James knew something wasn't right. At first it was subtle, the way Emily stopped singing in the kitchen. The way her eyes darted to the front door whenever a car passed. She smiled less, flinched at loud noises. She said she was stressed, tired, overworked. But James noticed more. Her phone never left her hand. She kept checking the locks. She'd stay up late staring out the window, as if for something or someone. Then came the night she didn't come home. James waited, pacing the living room for hours. Midnight turned to 3 a.m. Her phone went straight to voicemail. Texts unanswered. Calls ignored. By dawn, he called the police. They said it was too early to report a disappearance. But James knew. She was in trouble. He tore through her things, searching for answers. That's when he found the letter, crumpled behind her dresser. Just one line, handwritten in smudged black ink. D. James froze. Daniel. Emily's ex. The one she never wanted to talk about. The one with the temper. He had found Emily before. She told James he had just showed up outside her job 2 years ago. Said he wanted to talk. She said she told him no. That it was the last time. James never believed that was the end. So James drove. Daniel's house was out in the woods, an old farmhouse left to rot. Faded red paint peeled off in sheets. No lights. No signs of life. James parked at the edge of the driveway, heart pounding. He knocked. No answer. Something told him to check around the side. A basement window was cracked open, too small to crawl through, but enough to hear it. A feint. James backed up and stared at the house. He tried the front door. Locked. Then he noticed the garage side door was ajar. He slipped inside. The place smelled wrong. Damp wood, mildew, something beneath it all. The floor creaked with each step. Empty beer bottles, dusty photos on the walls. Most had been smashed. One remained, of Daniel and Emily, smiling, arms wrapped around each other. Someone had carved a long scratch through her face. The thump came again. Louder. James followed the sound to a door near the kitchen. Padlocked. But the frame was worn, split, like someone had tried to break out. There were fingernail scratches around the edges. James backed up, then rammed his shoulder into the door. Once. Twice. The frame gave way, and the door burst open, revealing a dark stairwell descending into the earth. The air was thick and still. James flicked on his flashlight. The beam cut through the dark, showing stone walls, pipes overhead, a rusted chain hanging from a beam. And then, her. Emily. She was huddled in the corner, hands chained to a pipe, eyes wide with disbelief. Her skin was pale, lips cracked. She whispered his name. James! He ran to her, hands shaking as he fumbled with the chain lock. What did he do to you? Emily, what happened? She couldn't speak, just sobbed and clung to him. He held her, trying to stay calm, trying to think. That's when he heard it. Upstairs, followed by slow, deliberate footsteps. Emily, he whispered, we have to go, now. She pulled back, her voice breaking. He's still here. James helped her stand, supporting her weight as they crept toward the stairs. But just as they reached the bottom step, the basement door slammed shut and locked. From the outside, darkness swallowed the stairwell. James lunged up the steps, slamming his fists on the door. Open it, you sick freak! Silence. Then a voice, smooth, calm, too calm. You made it. James froze. It was Daniel. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time, the voice said. You don't have to do this, James called out, panic rising. But Daniel chuckled. You think this is about her? You never understood. She was never yours. She to me. She just didn't know it yet. James looked at Emily, who shook her head violently, tears streaking her cheeks. "I never came back," she whispered. "I tried to run. He caught me." James backed down the stairs, heart hammering. "What do you want?" he shouted. "I already have it," Daniel said, voice muffled through the door. The perfect ending. Her first love. Her last love. Trapped together. Forever. James began scanning the basement, looking for tools, a window. But the walls were concrete. The only way out was through that door, or through him. Then came the gas. A hiss. From the vents above. Emily screamed. James yanked his shirt over his face and pulled her down under the stairs. "What is it?" she choked out. "I don't know. Stay low. Don't breathe it in." They waited. Time slowed. The gas was thick, chemical, burning their throats. Then, nothing. Silence. James's flashlight flickered and died. He reached into his pocket, pulled out his phone, and turned on the flashlight. Weak, flickering. And then he saw it. Written on the wall in red, smeared like blood. And beneath it, a fresh hole in the wall. Just big enough for a person to fit through. Emily looked at him. He nodded.